Alright, so we're in beekeeping. We're getting our winter preparations done. Right now we are measuring the size of our hives because we are going to be making blankets because we're in southeast Iowa and it's going to be cold. So what size do we have? Looks like 28 inches tall because we have 2 nest boxes and 1 super. So what we're going to do is we were able to get a sleeping bag donated to us, and we cut it to size. And because we want it to be waterproof, we are going to winterize it with 3 mil plastic sheeting. And this is more than enough to do multiple hives with. So what we're doing is we are wrapping the plastic over the sleeping bag. And we want to make sure we have a couple inches on each side because we're going to fold it over and we're going to melt the plastic to make sure that it's adequately sealed. And you simply just cut the plastic according to the correct size. And then what we will do is we will fold the plastic over itself around all of the edges. And you want to try to make it as even as possible on both sides. What we're doing is we're folding it over once, and then we're folding it back upon itself, so there will be 4 layers of plastic that will be sealed, because we don't want any water in there at all. And we're using a tool that we already were able to get a hold of, just a simple iron, and we set it on the highest heat setting possible because we want it to melt the plastic. And we don't want the plastic to stick to the iron, so we're going to use an old napkin over it.
It's important to get the iron only where the plastic is folded 4 times thick and never over the plastic over the sleeping bag. It'll melt open.
And by previous mistakes, we did that, and we had to fix that. So you just slowly let the heat melt it. And the napkin will be stuck to the plastic because of the heat. What you let it do is you just let it cool, and then you can slowly release it so it won't tear the plastic, and you end up with a nice seam. You just repeat this simple process on all 3 sides. And let's take it to the next step of a completed blanket. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to slowly release the napkin from the plastic. We want to ensure that we have a nice clean seal all around, and that's perfect. So now we have a completed blanket, and Zach is showing how to put it over the completed hive. And we want to make sure that we have the accurate measurements first on the inside before we go out into the snow. And also what we did is we took a piece of insulation and we burred it out on the bottom side so that the air can still come through the top part, and also the bees can use that as an alternative entrance. Okay, and notice that it's a little bit high on the top, and what we're going to do is roll it down. And then we're going to put the top on, and then what we'll do is we'll probably use some rope to secure it. Oh, and also make sure to leave plenty of airspace for the bees, because we don't want them to suffocate. And then what we'll do is we'll finish it up with tape around the outside to hold it. And also make sure at the bottom that you leave plenty of space for the bottom entrance. That's to help the air circulation, and it's for another exit for the bees and entrance. And once again, thank you for joining the beekeeping class at Maharishi University of Management, 2009 class.